all like rock. Take a moment just to settle in, hands on your thighs, either down, up. Allow the awareness of your breath. Feeling the flow, moving, circulating through the body. Let go, flow. Let go and flow. Don't just be here now. Go with it. Flow. See how it changes with each moment and turbulence. Let the river of now take you, wash over you, carry you forward. Through its unfolding grace, there are no wrongs. Around every bend lies a new landscape, infinite potential. Go with the now, and this, and now, and surrender into divine, the force of creation, where everything rises, everything returns. Feel surprise between your ears, wonder behind your nose, and the unfolding smile of a new dawn behind you. Go with this, and this now, and this. As you sit, becoming aware of the breath, just be in this moment, right now. Now feeling the air entering expanding. Feel the ground beneath you where you are. And allow yourself to let go for just throughout your practice. Allow your breath to carry you. Allow your body to flow in the moment through the air. Make our way to downward facing dog. Spreading your fingers wide, stretching the legs, lengthening through the arms, dropping the head, continuing your awareness of your breath. And as you're in your downward dog, just begin to pedal your feet, walking the dog. Okay, notice any tension in your jaw. Okay, maybe move the jaw around, stick the tongue out. Maybe even shake the head out.
And then just stretching through your legs, sending the sit bones up towards the ceiling, spreading the fingers as wide as you can. Let's look forward, bend your knee. We'll step into a runner's lunge with our right leg, getting the knee right over the ankle. Okay, firming up your left thigh. And then just begin to swing your arms forward, lifting the chest, and then just swinging them back. Okay, so you're not coming up very far. Okay, maybe even keeping your belly connected to your thigh. Okay, so just focusing on the arms and the upper back. Really just let the arms go. And then just do one more. So let your hands come back to the mat and then step back into downward dog. Taking a moment to stretch through your legs and your arms, dropping the head. And then once more, looking forward, bending your knee. We'll step into a runner's lunge on the left side. Okay, left knee right over the ankle, firming up your right thigh, and again, just letting your arms swing forward and back. Okay, so again, just focusing on the upper back, really just letting this go. Okay, so this takes a little bit of balance. Okay, so pressing into your feet. And then just doing one more. Then bringing the hands right back to the mat, stepping back into downward dog, and let's go right back into the right side. So look forward, bend your knee, step that right foot forward, and then again, let the arms swing. Release the hands to the mat, step back into downward dog. Look forward, bend your knee, and then step your left foot forward. Let the arms swing forward and back. And place your hands back to the mat. This time, step into plank. Again, spreading those fingers, firming up your core. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, lower your knees to the mat. Bring your chest to the mat. And then slide your way through. And then coming into Bhujangasana. We'll take an inhale to lift the chest. As you exhale, just pause here, shoulders back. Stretch through your legs, lengthen your neck. And one more nice deep inhale. And then exhale to release. Come right back into downward dog. Good. Inhale, look forward. Bend those knees one more time. Exhale, step forward into a forward fold. And then coming up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale to fold. Rise up, inhale. And then exhale, palms to press. Again, just being in the moment, in the now. Take an inhale, let your arms sweep up one more time. And then exhale to fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into plank. Lower the knees, bring the chest to the mat. Slide your way through. Lift the chest into Bhujangasana Cobra. Release, downward facing dog. Take a moment in your downward dog, drop the head. And then one more time, inhale, look forward, bend your knee. Step into your forward fold. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale to fold. Rise up, inhale. Palms to plank. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into plank. Let the knees and the chest come to the mat. Slide your way through, lift your chest, Bhujangasana. Release, downward facing dog. Take a cleansing breath, inhale. And then exhale, let it out. Okay, do one more, inhale. And exhale, let it out. Good, inhale, look forward, bend those knees. Exhale, step to the front of your mat. Once more, halfway up, inhale. And fold. Rise up, inhale. Palms to prayer. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, step back into plank. Knees, chest, slide your way through. Lift the chest to the Bhujangasana. Press yourself back to the downward facing dog. Good. Right leg up, inhale. Exhale, step forward into warrior one. You're going to release your back heel. Now lengthen the size of your waist, bending into your knee. We're going to come right back into that flow. So you're going to let your arms float back. Bring your belly towards your thigh, soft head, and then reach your arms up to do an arch your upper back. Good. And again, reach your arms up, chest you come forward, and then reach your arms up, lift the chest. One more time. Arms feet back, and then lift the chest. Good. Stay here with the arms extended. Right? Coming into that little back bend in the upper back, bending into your knees, pull that belly in. Good. And then release your hands to the mat. Move through Vinyasa or downward facing dog. Left leg up, inhale. Step it forward into warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. And the arms come forward as you come forward. And then reach the arms up, arch the back. Reach the arms. And sweep. And up. And staying here, placing that little arch in the upper back. Reaching arms up, pulling the belly in, bending into that left knee. Good. Release your hands back to the mat. Move through a Vinyasa or downward facing dog. Okay, just take a moment here, dropping your head, breathing nice and deep. Good. Let's do that one more time. Right leg up, inhale. Exhale, step it forward, warrior one. Sweep the arms back as you come forward. And reach the arms up, arch the upper back. And arms sweep back. And reach it up. Good. Sweep the arms back. And reach up. Pause here. Good. And release. Move through Vinyasa or you step your way back to downward dog. Left leg up, inhale. Step it forward as you exhale. Reach the arms up into warrior one, extend, and then lift arms feet back, forward. Reach the arms up. And sweep the arms feet back. And sweep back. So reach the arms up, arch into the upper back. And reach the hands to the mat. Move through Vinyasa or downward facing. Take a moment. Release your head. Good. Inhale, look forward. Bend your knees. Step into your forward fold. Halfway up, inhale. And fold. Good. Utkatasana chair pose. Inhale, bend your knees and sit back. And then press yourself down, palms to chair. Take a moment. Good. Utkatasana, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana. And move through Vinyasa or step back into downward dog. Right leg up, inhale. Step it forward into Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Good. Relax your shoulders. We'll straighten our right leg to Trikonasana. Reach that torso over your leg. Hand to your shin or to your block. And then we'll just reach the left arm. So just really elongate the sides of your waist. Lift your kneecaps so you're firming up your thighs. Spread your toes. Try to press your big toe mounds down into the mat. Keep elongating. Pull that belly and pull your rib cage in. And really elongate. One more nice inhale. And exhale. Good. Warrior. Relax your shoulders. Okay. Lift your front palm. just reach your right arm up. So instead of just leaning back, you're just going to reach up. So you're stretching your right side. Okay, and then just reach your left arm down your leg. Good. Take a nice deep inhale. And then exhale. Let your arms come back to the mat. Move through Vinyasa or downward facing dog. Okay, left leg up. Step forward into Warrior 2, Virajasana 2. And straighten that front leg, come right into Trikonasana. So the hand either comes to your shin or to your block. Reach up with your right arm and really elongate the sides of your waist. Like lifting your kneecaps to firm up your thighs, pressing down into your big toe mound. Okay? Really rooting yourself through your mat. Press down into your feet, Warrior 2. Back to your shoulders. Okay, right hand comes to your thigh and your left arm just reaches up. Okay, so reach up, reach down with the right. Okay, really feel the stretch here on that left side. And then bring the hands to the mat. Again, you're moving through Vinyasa or downward facing dog. Do that one more time on the right side. Okay, so the right leg flips up. Step it forward into Warrior 2. Straighten your front leg, Trikonasana, reach. Hand to your mat or your shin or your block. This time we're going to bring the left arm right overhead. Okay, so you're bringing your left arm right towards the ear. Stretching through the fingertips, stretching through that left side. Feeling the outside edge of your left foot next to the mat. Still pressing down into your big toe mound. Rooting down, lifting those knees. Let your neck be long. Good. Warrior 2. Now coming into reverse, you're going to place that left hand down, flip your front palm, and then lean back. Good. This time, let's straighten that right leg. Keep pulling your belly in. Good. As you come out, bend into your right knee. Let your arms windmill. Move through Vinyasa or downward facing dog. Okay, left side. Inhale, float it up. Step it forward into your Warrior 2. Okay, straighten your front leg, come into Trikonasana, your triangle pose. Okay, your right arm comes right towards that ear. Okay, stay with the flow of your breath. Stay present and aware. Okay, feel your breath circulate through your body. Imagine that your breath is circulating through your body. Good. Warrior 2. Okay, right hand to your thigh, flip your left palm, lean back. Good, now straighten your left leg, keep pulling your belly in, really stretch here. Bend into your left knee as you come out, hands come back to the mat. You're moving through a Vinyasa or downward facing dog. And again, just notice any tension in your head or your neck. Really deep in your breath here. And breathing through your downward dog. And imagining your breath circling from the fingertips all the way up the arms, through the armpits, the sides of your waist, hips, and down your legs, and back up again. Take an inhale to look forward, bend your knees. And step forward to your forward fold. Halfway up, and half. And then fold. Okay, chair pose, Utkatasana, bend your knees back. and press yourself to stand, and palms to prayer. Taking that moment here. Good. Utkatasana, inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. Drop your head. Halfway up, inhale. And move through Vinyasa, stand back into downward dog. And then our right side, inhale, float it up. Stepping into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Okay, relax your shoulders here, keep pulling your belly in. Now coming into Utkatasana Konasana. You can extend your torso, bring your forearm, that right forearm to your side. Reach your left arm up front. Okay, keep drawing your belly in. Okay, so just pulling around with balance here. Okay, we do this a lot in our practice. Okay, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. We'll take our left hand, bring it to our hips. You'll take your right hand, place it down to your block. Heel toe your left foot in, reach your block forward, and then let your left leg come up. Now just notice what your left leg is doing. Do you feel your left leg kind of moving behind you as though you're coming into a back bend? Can you bring your left leg forward to really contract your core, bring that left leg forward? And then when you're ready, let your left arm float up. Flex your left foot, really press down into your right. Keep drawing your belly. Again, focusing here, being slow. Letting go of any misconceptions you have right now. Anything at all. So if you fall out of this pose, let yourself fall, come back, or come into child's pose, whatever feels the best. Just take a deep inhale. On your exhale, we're going to float our way back and we're going to make our way into Warrior 1. Okay, so releasing your left foot, setting yourself up, reaching the arms up, and then just pause. So keep bending into your right knee, lift the chest, pull your belly in, really extend your arms. Okay, try to soften your face. Okay, so just notice you're frowning those eyebrows, lifting your jaw. Release your hands, place into the mat, move through Vinyasa, or step back into downward. And then just taking a moment just to connect with this pose, your downward dog. And we know we're going to go right into the other side, but just taking a moment just to be in the now, right? Okay, feeling this pose, feeling the difference on our right and left side. Left leg up, inhale. Step it forward, Warrior 2. Okay, Utkatasana Konasana with the forearm to the thigh. Okay, so the right arm reaches up. And then again, okay, making our way into our half moon pose, Ardha Chandrasana. Your right hand comes to your hip. Our left hand comes to our block. Reach your block forward, heel toe your right foot in, and then just let your right leg float up. Flex your right foot. Now again, just noticing your body without having to look at your right leg. Do you feel it kind of swung behind you? Can you bring that leg a little more forward, maybe even contracting your core to do so? And then just getting a sense that it's a little more forward than back. And then allowing your right arm to float up. So you might not feel, all entirely stable in this pose, but that's okay, because everything is a practice, and just as life, we may not always feel stable in something that we do, but we do it anyway, mindfully, okay, controlling the way we feel as we're in it. Okay, letting go of any expectations of how we're supposed to be. If we fall out, we just float our way back in. Take one more nice full breath. And then we'll make our way into warrior one. Okay? Setting yourself up and letting go. Then relaxing the face, taking the tension out of our face. Okay, being present now in our warrior one. Letting go of our other pose, our Shindrasana. And just letting ourselves flow. Flow from pose to present. Place your hands back to the mat. Move through Vinyasa or downward facing dog. And let that head go. Okay. Take an inhale, look forward, bend your knee, and then step your way to the front. Halfway up, inhale. And exhale to Utkatasana chair pose. Inhale, bend your knees back. Press yourself to stand. Pause. On. Utkatasana chair pose. This time, exhale. Stay in your chair pose, knees bent. We'll come into a twist, so your left elbow, outside right thigh. Take a look at your knees, keep them in line. Spread your toes, and maybe shift your weight to your heels. Keep pulling your belly in, press into your hands, and just let your chest, the upper body, just unravel to your right. Now take your left foot, keep that left elbow where it is, and step your left leg back. Okay, so now we're in our revolved side angle. So take a deep inhale. On your exhale, you're going to come right into warrior one. Okay, so pivot onto that left heel, release the arms, let them sweep up. Good. Bring your arms behind you, interlace your fingers, roll the shoulders back into your chest. Humble warrior. So you're coming forward. Drop your head. Plant your fingertips to the mat. Straighten your right leg for a moment. Look forward. Take a nice inhale. And then step forward. Halfway up. And exhale to fold. Utkatasana chair. Now bend your knees to back. Press yourself to stand, palms to prayer, and then take a moment. Stay in the now. Be present in your body. Once more, Utkatasana. Inhale, bend your knees. Let the arms sweep up. Stay in your chair pose as you bring your palms back to chest. And the left elbow comes to the outside of your right elbow, comes to the outside of your left thigh. And then just gazing at your knees, keeping them in line. Toes spread, contracting your core, pressing into your hands, opening the chest to the left. Okay, now taking that right leg, stepping it back. And making your way into warrior one. Pivoting onto that right heel, letting the arms sweep up. And we'll bring our arms behind us and release the fingers, lifting the chest. And coming into our humble. Drop it. Fingertips come right to the mat. We're straightening that left leg for a moment. And then looking forward, bending the knee, step forward. Take an inhale to come up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale to fold. Okay, let's rise up. Inhale, reach the arms up. Palms. Once more. Reach the arms up. And fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands and step back into downward dog. Okay, so coming into our side plank, Vashisthasana. You'll come to plank first. Going to our right side, you'll either lower your right knee to the mat, stack your hips, and extending your left leg, or you'll come into fold. Another variation of this is just bringing your left foot in front of your right. Okay, so you're on the outside edge of your right foot and the inside edge of your left. Lift your hips. Okay, keep pulling that belly in. Good. Okay, plank, left hand to the mat. Come to downward dog. Good, one more time. Come into plank. Vashisthasana, left side. So you're either doing your variation of lowering your left knee to the mat, or you're bringing your right foot in front of the left, reaching your right arm up. And floating your way back to plank, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Come all the way to the mat. Just propping yourself up on your forearm. Okay, coming into Sphinx pose. Okay, we're going to come into Ardha Uttanasana. So, half cross pose. Take your left leg, bend the knee. Take your left hand, you're going to grab a hold of the foot, the very top of your foot. Now, if you have that flexibility in your shoulder, you're going to spiral your fingertips to face towards the front of your mouth. Now, if you don't have that flexibility in your shoulder, that's okay. You can just keep your fingers pointing back at your knee. You have the hands on top of the foot. And you have the heel coming towards the outside of your hip. So it's not all the way outside, but it's close to the outside of that left hip. Okay, so you should feel a stretch here in the front of your thigh, a little stretch in your shoulder. Lengthen your tailbone, try to pull your belly in, prop yourself up on your right forearm. And then release your left leg, forearm. And keep lengthening your tailbone, pull that belly in, we'll bend the right knee. And again, you're reaching for the top of your right foot. Okay, so you're either pivoting those fingertips face back towards the front of your mat or towards your toes or towards your knees. Keep lengthening your tailbone. Really use your left forearm to prop you up. Okay, feel the stretch here in the front of that thigh. And then slowly release. So coming down onto your belly. Draw your inner thighs towards one another. You're resting your feet on top, right on top of the tops of your feet. Shoulders roll back. We'll interlace our fingers behind us. And coming into Salambhasana, okay, the locust pose. Let your shoulders roll back. Lift your chest. Lengthen that tailbone. Draw the shoulder blades towards one another and just feel them move down your back towards your tailbone. Keep lengthening your tailbone. You should feel your pubic bone against the mat, pressing down the tops of your feet. Your kneecaps lift, your thighs firm. Take one nice deep inhale. And a slow. Good. One more. And slowly release. Plant your hands. And we're going to pick ourselves up and come up onto the okay, so grab your block. And just place them between your ankles. Okay, so we're going to come into what's called a swimming camel pose. So you want your hips forward, Okay, hips right over your knees, lengthen your tailbone, keep contracting your core. I'm going to place my right hand to my block. Okay, so maybe my fingertips touch the block. I'm just going to swing my left arm up. My hips come forward. I'm still lengthening my tailbone, pulling my belly in, and I'm going to release that left arm, bring it towards the block, and then reach my right arm. Good. And, okay, just switching sides. Okay, so just focusing on the upper back, keeping my tailbone nice and lengthened, so that my lower back is nice and lengthened. If I feel any kind of contraction or crunching in my lower back, I'm not going to go back to the front. Okay, just keep letting yourself swing back and forth, lengthening your tailbone, let the hips come forward, keep your core engaged. And you'll just do one more time on each side. And then we'll come into camel pose. So let your shoulders roll back. Okay, fingertips either to your block. Let the shoulders roll back. You're drawing your shoulder blades towards one another. Lengthen your tailbone. So keep your hips forward. Keep lengthening your tailbone. Okay? So take a moment just to take your fit, place it on your sacrum, and move your tailbone down. So you're creating a space in your lower back. Okay? Keep creating that space in your lower back as you bring your hips forward. Lift your chest. Okay? So you're creating the back bend in your upper back. Shoulder blades towards. Now you can keep your fist at your sacrum, or you can reach back for your block. Gaze up at the ceiling. Try to keep your neck long. Keep pulling your belly in. A couple of more breaths. Keep lengthening that tailbone. Again, if you feel any kind of compression in your lower back, it does not feel good, come right out of it. Okay, just a couple of more breaths. And slowly come up. Let's place our block off to the side. And we'll make our way onto our back. Okay, so coming into bridge. Okay, Setubandha Sarvangasana. Our knees are bent. Let's try placing a block between our thighs so that we know that our thighs are engaged. So you really want this action of your inner thighs rotating, internally rotating. So think of your thighs going towards the back of your mat. Knees, feet walk in. So the feet heels walk in. Your hands are alongside you, arms are alongside you. Tuck your shoulders underneath you, kind of like you did when you're in your locust pose, Salabhasana. Lift your chin so you have that natural curve at the back of your neck. And then keeping those thighs engaged, you're going to lift your hips. Okay, keep rotating, internally rotating your thighs, so almost that you're trying to press your block down towards the mat. Keep lengthening your tailbone towards your knees so you continue to create that space in your lower back. And then just pressing down into your forearm. Keep your chin lifted. You want to maintain that natural curve in the back of your head. Now, if it's available for you to just keep rolling your shoulders underneath you, go ahead and do that. Maybe even interlace your fingers underneath. Good. Hold, hold, hold. Breathe through. Okay, take one more full breath. And slowly release. Okay. Remove your block from between your thighs. Come into Baddha Konasana. Just bring the soles of your feet together just to release your inner thighs. Okay, bring your arms off to the side with the palms up. And coming back into that awareness of your breath flowing through your body. Coming back to that, the idea of letting go and flowing. Now we're letting go. Now in the breath.
slowly bring your eyes together. Again, let's just interlace your fingers and extend. Okay, so we're going to do a parangustas variation. Feels good. Maybe you can extend your left leg to the mat. And you can, if you like, interlace your fingers. Okay, so again, just whatever feels good. Just flex your feet here. So your right foot down for face, toes, chin. And then extend your right knee, let your foot to the mat, left leg in. So you're interlacing your fingers to your thigh or you're bringing it to your calf, and maybe even extend your right to the and mat. We'll bend our right knee to the mat, bring your arms off the side, palms up. Pressing down into your feet, lift your hips slightly, okay? And you're just going to shift your hips over towards your right. Knees draw in, and we're going to float them to the left and to the twist. Okay, so just a little simpler way of twisting. And if it feels good, you want to turn your head to gaze at your right hand or your left hand. You can go ahead and do that. Now, if you have your head turned to the right, just go ahead and turn it to the left. Now, back to the center, facing up. We'll bring our feet to the floor, to the mat. You just walk our feet to the center, hip, knees, back. And then just pressing down into our feet, we'll lift our hips slightly and shift our hips over towards the left. Knees draw in, and we'll float our knees to the right. And again, if you'd like, turn your head to the left. It feels good.
All your joys when they come back to
Stages of your practice.
they come back. All your joys.
Feet come back to the mat, back to center. Let's draw the right knee in one more time. So you're going to interlace your fingers on the side. We're going to rock ourselves up using our fingers. Okay, so let your left leg extend. Exhale, press your way up. Keep that left leg extended. And we're going to open. Actually, I'm going to take that right leg off. Okay, so coming in Ardha Matsana. So your right foot crosses over the left. Sit bones rooted down. Take the arm, left leg, and bring your right fingertips behind you. Your chest open. One more full breath here. And slowly come back to the center. Extend the legs, sitting tall. Just feeling the extension of our spine, shoulders drop. And keep pulling your belly in, and then we'll let the left leg come in. Cross that left foot over on the side, rooting both hips on the evenly. Right arm wraps around the leg. Open your chest towards the left, and bring your left foot. One more full breath. Back to the center. Using that leg against your health flex. Reaching your arms up, dropping the shoulders really long. Your waist is reaching up with the sides of your waist rather than the arms. Take your right leg, externally let it flop open, and pull the heel in. Take your right hand, grab pull. Heel towards your groin, sole of your foot, press right to the left inner thigh. Reach your left arm up again. Turn your torso towards that left leg. Root down. Keep your left foot flat. Okay, Janu Shirshasana, head to nose pose. Lengthen your spine, take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, reach your torso over that leg, and maybe grab a hold of your left foot, ankle, or shin. Okay. Keep elongating here. Breathe. Good. One more full breath. Rolling your way up. Hands to the side of your leg. And use that. Forward and up. Your arms up. And using your core, your right leg come in, extend. Drop those shoulders. Your left leg flops open to the side. Take that left hand, grab a hold of the shin or the ankle. Pull the heel in towards your groin so the foot rests right into the inner right thigh. Left arm reaches up again. Torso turns towards that right leg. Keep elongating. Inhale. Exhale. Right on top of that leg. Okay. Grab a hold of your foot, your ankle, or your shin. Okay. And then just pause and breathe. Take one more full breath. Slowly make it. One time, the arms sweep up. Your belly, let your left come in, extend. Keep reaching up to the sides of your waist, your thighs down, really elongating the spine. And then we'll bring our hands behind us. Fingertips facing back towards us, towards your hips. And bending your knees, feet from that.
coming into an upward tabletop. You're going to press down into your feet and your hands, lift your hips. Imagine someone is cradling the back of your head. A nice deep inhale. And exhale to lower down. We're going to do that one more time. And lift the hips, inhale. And then exhale to lower down. And our last time we'll hold it. Okay. Inhale, lift the hips. Take your exhale here. Keep your shoulder blades in. So lower down. Let your feet come to the edge of the mat. Let your arms scoop up. If you're arching back just a bit. Then contract the core as your arms come forward and slowly roll yourself. Keep your knees wide, draw them in. And grabbing a hold of your knees, just cross back. Just pause for a moment. You can keep your hands on your knees, or you can come into activation. And just slowly allow the legs to extend up towards the ceiling. Release the arms for a moment. Knees and feet. Slowly continue. Let your left foot touch the mat. Try to aim for the edge of the mat. And then bring your left foot down again. Take a moment to move those shoulder blades in and down towards the tailbone. Lift the chin slightly if you have a curve in the back of the neck, and then slide the legs straight along the mat. And allow your legs to be at the side. Let the legs flop open. Okay, releasing all effort. Taking a nice deep inhale to the nose. And an exhale to the mouth. And exhale to the mouth. Let everything go.
slowly begin to deepen your breath. Bring some flickers into your fingers and your toes. Bend your arms back behind you. Step the limbs away from you. Give yourself one more nice full body stretch through as you breathe. And then let it go. Drop it back to your mat. Allow yourself to feel heavy again. Bend your knees, feet to mat. Slowly roll to your side and lay in fetal position. Press yourself to a comfortable seated position. Sitting up nice and tall. Taking your palms and then lifting apart. And then bowing. Taking this moment to let go, allow the breath. Take this moment of gratitude. And our practice. Inhale. Over. Namaste. This is you. Have